Ito nga yung sinasabi ko sa inyong mga kapatid, nakarelate talaga ako sa experience niya. Kagaya ko, anti-Catholic din siya at marami din akong mga maling paratang noon sa Catholic. Lumaki siyang Protestants, anti-Catholic din talaga siya, pero ngayon isa na siyang Catholic defender. At ang una talagang naging Catholic ay ang kanyang kapatid na si Will. Talagang nagalit siya at tutol talaga siya sa pagiging Catholic ng kanyang kapatid. Pero alam nyo ba kung ano ang ginawa ni Will? Pinakiusapan niya si John. Si John ay ang husband ni Anne at pinakiusapan ni Will na basahin ni John yung dalawang libro ng conversion story ng dalawang Protestants din na naging Catholic. At ang librong ito ay may nilalaman din ng mga paliwanag tungkol sa totoong aral ng simbahan. Bilang bayaw niya, hindi nakatanggi si John na basahin ang mga librong ito. After mabasa ni John ang mga libro, doon na siya naliwanagan tungkol sa mga totoong aral ng Catholic at nakita niya na mali pala talaga ang mga paratang nila sa simbahan. Kaya ayun, sinabihan ni John si Anne na kailangang maging Catholic ang pamilya natin. At nang marinig ito ni Anne, talagang na-shock siya at nagalit sa kanyang asawa at nasabi na lang niya na nasisiraan na daw ng bait ng kanyang asawa. Kaya ang ginawa ni John, kinulit niya talaga si Anne na basahin din niya ang mga librong yun. Kaya binasa na lang niya at doon na nga nagsimula mga kapatid, panoorin natin ang kanyang testimony.
April 2024. We're in Louisiana for a funeral or something, or to see maybe John's mom. I can't remember exactly. And we ran it, we were staying with Will, and John and he were talking, and he's like, I'm Catholic now. I want you to read these 2 books. And John was like, okay, I guess I will. Out of respect for Micah, I will do this. So he read Rome Sweet Home by Scott and Kimberly Hahn, and then Surprised by Truth. I can't remember the author's
Patrick
name. I bet
Madrid.
you know. Yep, exactly. So he gave him those 2 books, and then John read them both in one weekend, like very fast. And after he finished reading them, he came to me in our home, and he was like, hey, our family needs to be Catholic. And I was like, excuse me, what? Like, no, that's weird. I don't know what you're doing or, what you've been reading or who you've been talking to, but that's weird. We're not doing that. And so, so many people, I feel like when they convert, they're like, oh gosh, the Holy Spirit was drawing both of us at the same time. And, it was this beautiful moment. That was not it for us. I was very much annoyed with him, almost like frustrated and angry that he would even like say this. I really thought he'd lost his mind. So anywho, I resisted for like a couple weeks, and he just kept prying, and kept pushing me. He was like, you have to read these books. Like, I know you will read these and think something, and we've got to talk about it. And I was like, okay, I will read them. And that was the beginning of the end for me. So I read those 2 books. That was in May. And from May to August, I read almost 30 Catholic books, ranging from Mary, the Eucharist, the Church Fathers, justification, sanctification, all the things. I mean, I dove in there, listened to podcasts when I was in my car, watched James White and Trent Horn debates, like on the regular. While I was reading these books, I would have my Bible and like be flipping and looking, and just like my mind would be, just like going crazy. I did the whole kit and caboodle, went all in. And once I had learned what the Catholic Church actually teaches, I couldn't unsee it. And I know people always say that, like, you can't unsee it once you see it. And it's really the truth. Like, once you get in there and you understand what the church teaches, not what you think it teaches, it's just like, you can't unsee it. And all the misconceptions, that I had, like the worshiping Mary and earning heaven, and like all the scandals have to prove that the Catholic Church is false or whatever. I believed those things. I truly did. But I had never studied any of this. And so all I did was listen to well-meaning people that knew more about faith than me. Like, surely this pastor knows more than I do about faith, so I need to listen to him and just know that Catholicism's wrong. What's the quote? The Archbishop Fulton Sheen. Yeah, he says, there are not 100 people in the United States that hate the Catholic Church, but there are 1 million people that hate what they wrongly perceive the Catholic Church to be. And that is so true. That was me. I hated everything that the Catholic Church, or what I thought it was, until I understood what it really was.
Yes, 'di ba? Tama din talaga yung sinabi ni Archbishop Fulton Sheen na maraming galit sa Catholic dahil sa mga bagay na akala nila ay tinuturo ng Catholic Church pero hindi naman pala. Kapag talagang magsuri tayo, alamin ang katotohanan bago maniwala sa mga paratang, mag-research muna, magtanong-tanong kung totoo ba ang mga bagay na ito at intindihin kung ano ba yung mga turo ng Catholic Church bago natin iparatang ang kung ano-anong mga bagay. Kagaya din sa ginawa ni Sis Ann sa bandang huli, 'di ba? Though nakabasa na siya ng 2 conversion story ng Catholic, pero hindi lang doon nagtatapos ang lahat. Nagbasa siya ng Bibliya, nanonood siya ng mga podcast, sinasaliksik niya ang totoong aral ng Catholic hanggang sa talagang naliwanagan siya. Dito na natin makikita kung sino talaga ang nasa katotohanan at kapag nakita nyo na ang katotohanan, hindi nyo na mapigilang i-defend ito. God bless us all. Sana kagaya niya at kagaya ko rin yung mga naligaw ay sana ay makauwi na rin sa totoong simbahan na tatag ng ating Panginoong Hesukristo nang tayong mga Kristiyano ay maging isang simbahan na at hindi watak-watak.